4 serious warning signs in Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's marriage. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker became husband and wife in May 2022 after dating for just 1 year. Their wedding took place in a small and private ceremony in Santa Barbara, California. This moment brought a lot of happiness to many fans who had followed Kourtney's life for years and watched her struggle with past relationships. People were excited to see her finally with someone who seemed to treat her well. Before Travis, Kourtney had a long relationship with Scott Disick, who is the father of 3 of her 4 children, Mason, Penelope, and Rain. Although she and Scott had been together for a long time and were close for years, they never got married. Kourtney and Scott's relationship was a major storyline on their family's famous reality show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Viewers saw everything, from them falling in love to fighting, dealing with serious problems, and even talking about marriage more than once. Scott had many issues during their time together, especially with alcohol and drugs. There were also problems with cheating. Because of these repeated issues, Kourtney finally made the choice to walk away from that relationship in 2015. She decided that she needed something better for herself and for her children. Years later, in 2021, Kourtney started a new chapter of her life with Travis Barker, who is the drummer for the band Blink-182. Things moved quickly between them. Just a year into dating, they tied the knot and began building a life together. In 2023, they welcomed their first child together, a son named Rocky 13 Barker. Kourtney has looked extremely happy since starting this new relationship, and on the surface, it seems like everything is perfect. But as with any relationship, especially one in the spotlight, people have started to notice some things that raise questions. Some fans are starting to worry about a few signs that things might not be as perfect as they appear. One of the biggest concerns fans have is how much control Travis may have in the relationship. Kourtney has always been someone who speaks her mind. Anyone who has watched her on television knows that she doesn't hold back when she's uncomfortable or when she feels like her voice isn't being heard. She's known for standing her ground and being honest about her needs. But now, with Travis, some fans feel that Kourtney has become quieter about what she wants. A major moment that got people talking was when the couple announced the name of their new baby, Rocky 13 Barker. While it's not surprising for members of the Kardashian family to choose unique names, many fans thought this one felt a bit too unusual, even for them. What stood out most wasn't just the name, but the story behind how it was picked. In an interview on Complex's kuwtk, Travis told his daughter Alabama that he had the name, Rocky 13, in mind for a while. He said he liked the name a lot and that the number 13 meant something special to him. He explained that 13 was his favorite number and that he also admired a musician named Rocky. Even though his daughter said she didn't like the name, it ended up being the one they used. That led some fans to believe that Travis had full control over naming the baby and that Kourtney may not have had much say in it. On social media, some fans voiced their opinions, saying that Kourtney used to give her kids more common names, but this time, it seemed like Travis took over the decision. One person wrote that Kourtney was the only one in the family who gave her kids normal names until Travis chose Rocky 13. This shift made fans wonder if Kourtney is still being as outspoken and involved as she used to be. With her first child, Mason, Kourtney had said she picked the name herself after looking at many options. She even told a reporter that Mason was the only name she truly liked. That sense of control and choice seemed different from how the naming process went with Rocky. This made people feel like something had changed in the way Kourtney makes decisions in her new marriage. Another issue that fans and even family members have noticed is the constant public displays of affection between Kourtney and Travis. They're known for being very affectionate in public, and it's not unusual to see photos of them kissing or holding each other very closely. Some of these moments happen at events like red carpets, while others appear randomly on social media. One of Travis's Instagram posts even showed Kourtney wrapping her legs around him on a beach, wearing a thong bikini, which got a lot of attention. For fans, it's easy to scroll past if they don't want to see it, but for the people around them, especially their kids, it's not so easy to ignore. Their children, especially Kourtney's younger ones, have shown discomfort with how often their mom and Travis are kissing and touching in public. On an episode of The Kardashians in 2022, there was a moment during a family dinner when Kourtney and Travis were kissing in a very intense way. Her son Rain, who was sitting nearby, couldn't take it anymore and said, "I'm gonna die, you guys. Can you guys not kiss in French again? Can you guys please not French kiss?" It was clear from his face and his words that he was very uncomfortable. In another moment, shown in a 2023 episode of the same show, Kourtney and Travis were on a boat in Sydney, Australia. Once again, they began kissing in front of the kids. While the two adults may have been expressing love, the situation made it awkward for the children. Many people who watched the show felt that Kourtney and Travis were not paying attention to how their public affection was affecting the kids, especially since they seemed to do it often without thinking about the setting or who was around. The children are growing older and are more aware of what's happening around them. Seeing their mom and stepdad constantly kissing in front of them can make them feel uncomfortable or even embarrassed. This is another reason why fans have started asking questions about the nature of Kourtney and Travis's relationship. People are starting to wonder if the couple is focusing too much on each other and not enough on how their actions affect the people around them, including their own family members. While the love between Kourtney and Travis seems strong, fans believe it's important to pay attention to the signs that might suggest that not everything is perfect. Relationships in the public eye often look different from what they really are. The way things appear on social media or in interviews doesn't always show what is going on behind closed doors. From the outside, their relationship moved quickly. Within a year of dating, they were married. Soon after, they had a baby. That kind of fast timeline might seem romantic to some, but to others, it might look like things are happening too fast without enough time for deep reflection. Some fans worry that jumping from dating to marriage and parenthood so quickly could lead to problems later, especially when blended families are involved. Kourtney is not new to public attention or relationship stress. Her history with Scott Disick taught her many lessons about love, patience, and setting boundaries. That's why it's surprising for some fans to see her in a relationship where she seems quieter, less in control, and less focused on balance. It could be that she is just deeply in love and letting her guard down, or it could be that she's not fully expressing herself in the way she used to. At the same time, people have to remember that relationships are very personal. We only see what is shown on TV or posted online. There may be a lot more to the story that fans don't know. Maybe Kourtney is making choices that feel right for her. Maybe she and Travis have an understanding that works for them. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.